Hey you guys, my name is Mike, and I'm just going to give you all a short hack for the positive battery terminal on a 2013 Mustang. If you're like myself, I didn't pay attention to my terminals, and I end up being stuck at a Burger King because my battery was completely dead. I still have one of my old terminals on here for my negative. As you see, the corrosion, it got ate up by the battery acid pretty bad. But as you see, for my new terminal on my positive, I put it together using a few simple tools that you can get from basically any auto parts store. Alright, and this is going to be a quick hack on how to do that. As I stated before, this is my old positive battery terminal. As you see, I cleaned it up pretty well. And after I put the new battery on, I still was having a few problems because, as you see, it's all the way almost ate up by the acid and everything. I believe in paying it forward, so that's why I'm doing this video with this hack. I went to the dealer and asked for that one little piece that was corroded. I asked to get this piece. Well, the dealer doesn't just sell that piece. They sell the whole assembly. And unfortunately, the whole assembly for this, that's the name of the part, is $346.28. If you're like myself, I did not have $346 and some change to go ahead just for a positive battery terminal. So I spoke to my brother and we came up with this plan. I went to AutoZone, and I'm telling you, my car is working just like it did before. So it's no glitches, it's not stuttering, lights not cutting on and off. But this is a cheap and easy way that if you have a little bit of time, you can replace that battery terminal, that positive battery terminal. I went to AutoZone and I bought me a Duralast battery cable, 4 gauge. If you look it up and you get this piece, it will come with basically a grounding piece of metal at the end of the piece. Of course, this is not the original piece because I altered it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that piece right here. You're going to want to take this and use some wire cutters, and you're going to basically cut the middle of that cord. You're gonna cut the middle section off of that cord until you have basically, I want to say that looks like about 4 to 5 inches. You can use a little bit less, you can use a little bit more. It's all about what you're comfortable with, and you want to leave about the same amount for the positive terminal that's going to touch the battery. About 3, 4. You could go a little bit less, make it look a little bit cleaner. And you're going to strip that wire. You're going to go ahead and splice it. Take the rubber out. Let the wires become exposed on both of those ends. You're going to attach that grounding metal. As you see, it's attached to my relay. So if your relay is working, you don't have to replace it. if your relay is working properly. You just go ahead, you get a screw, and you can get that from the auto parts store, that'll fit into that little hole into the relay, and you basically screw it in. Now, it was 2 hot wires that goes on top of the old piece. It's a hot wire that goes here, this hot wire that goes there, and this is the screw, the old screw for the relay. So it's a wire that goes here and a wire that goes there. What you're gonna want to do is go ahead, you're gonna cut that wire that goes there. Of course, you're gonna make sure that your battery is unhooked and you want to be safe. So before you start any of this work, you want your battery to be out of your car. But you're gonna cut that wire going to that positive cord, and you're gonna cut that wire, the head of that wire that was going to the top of that positive cord. And you want to cut them as close as you possibly can to the original metal pieces, because these lines, as you see, it doesn't give you that much slack. All of these lines are pretty tight, so you're gonna have to go ahead and cut them and get as much wire as possible. You're gonna do the same thing, expose those wires. Now what you're going to do with the middle part that you cut from this cable, you're gonna use it as an extender. Basically what I did was I took that middle portion and I ran it from the wire that was attached right here. I added that middle portion there and I added it to the wire. Of course, you're gonna use electrical tape for all of this. Once I added it and put the wires together, I had a longer piece to work with. Then I added and joined the top piece from here with the bottom piece. As you see, this is the top piece that I cut off, and I joined it with that bottom hot wire. And you're just gonna do a simple just joint. You're gonna open up the ends of the copper and just kind of mash them together the best way possible, and then start adding your electrical tape. You want to get it nice and put a generous amount. So get a generous amount of electrical tape. I believe in being safe, so I don't want to shock myself, or I don't want any water or anything to even get in there. So be very generous with the electrical tape, and just wrap it around. Wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around. Come together. Once you plug your battery back in and you hook everything back up the way it's supposed to be, I guarantee you it will fire. So that was a quick little video to help anyone that has faced that problem with corrosion of your positive battery terminal. If you're trying to replace this piece, this hack will definitely work for you. Nice Mustang hack. And I hope that this video is able to help someone. You all have a great day. And by the way, all of those parts that I bought from AutoZone ran me no more than 20 bucks. So you'll save a lot of money by, as you see, you'll save a lot of money if you can just go ahead, take the time out and do this little hack. If you ask another mechanic to do it, I guarantee you he's gonna charge you probably about $150 for parts that's only 20 bucks. So you all have a great day and happy driving.